My oldest, not today.
Okay.
I talked to her yesterday.
We're live. Because I would like to do a challenge with her. She looked like she would do it.
She will. She will. One thing about her, she quick to jump in. So she be quick to do that. I'm sitting here sharing it out now.
Yup, we are live.
Mm. Yeah, normally once we get live, it be people just coming in. Oh, hello, Sharika. Hey, King Divine. Hey, Angel. How y'all doing today? What I'm doing? Oh,
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing, Angel, Sharika, King Divine? We're going to do a challenge next week. We're thinking about doing stuff that we normally don't do. So we're going to do a pickle feet and pickle egg challenge. I'm going to have like three other people on here. And we're going to see how far it goes. Y'all going to see some funny faces. So we're going to be doing some challenges.
um, yeah.
Hello, Yatunde Salisai. Salisai. Sorry if I mess it up. Hercules, yeah.
Don't be Hercules right now at this moment.
Somebody nominated you, Divine Legacy. They said get Divine Legacy to do it. She'll do it too.
Hey, I know I be doing some crazy shit.
What's getting me is some
Hold up.
feet, man.
I
do the egg. I'm thinking about them feet. I'm like, ooh.
No, well, like I said, we have them down here in the corner stoves. So, yeah, in the corner stoves. So I know I'll be able to find one. I just got to figure out we got to figure out what day we doing it.
Don't you got a Piggly Wiggly?
No.
Oh, okay. I knew you were South. I know every South have a Piggly Wiggly.
We don't.
I'm gonna try Walmart. Cause I'm like, ugh.
Nah, I don't want no job.
See? They just said, I hope they don't have air on it. Don't do that. I'm trying to psych myself up. Man, come on. Look at King Divine. Yeah, Walmart
have one because we ain't no need to buy no jar.
That jar, I'm gonna give it to my dog. My dog probably ain't even gonna eat that.
And so, King Divine, you said Walmart have them. Is it one? Because if it's one, okay. If it's a jar, I ain't doing it.
Yeah. Oh no, y'all gonna see me. But I said I'm gonna do it because I ain't no pump.
And I ain't no pump neither, boy. Wow. Hello.
Hi.
I am Black Cubana.
I am the Divine Legacy.
And this is RHM.
How you doing?
This is the one I become Free Jolito. So y'all really get to see.
Yes, definitely.
Welcome.
Thank you. Okay.
We might have to leave early, and I told her I understand. She has babies.
Yeah, no problem. We just happy you own it for the time you own it.
Yeah, you want to do a pickle pig feet thing? Yeah, you do, don't you? You want to be a guest?
I've had pig feet.
Well, you know what? I think who came up with the challenge?
We was talking about stuff on TikTok before I got banned.
Okay.
About bizarre foods, and I said, "Oh, let's do a challenge." So, and everybody's like, "Okay."
Because I feel like everybody that was sitting there hollering about let's do the challenge, we should do the challenge with them.
Yeah.
So they can be on the
fire. He's gonna be one of them.
Yeah. So they can definitely be on there eating it with us.
I don't know.
Not just us.
Lito.
Huh?
I don't know what happened to her.
So
yeah, I'm down. Y'all might see me make some nasty faces, but I ain't no punk. We got this. We got this.
Man, y'all gonna have me sit there and gag.
I don't swallow, but I will gag.
Y'all gonna sit there and have me gag.
All right. We're gonna talk about some questions. You okay?
Yeah, too much technology for me.
We automatic recruited you for the pig feet and the pickle egg thing. Everybody in the audience said, "Yeah, get RHM to do it."
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for choosing me, guys. Thank you, appreciate it.
It's a family. We all got to do it, so we all gonna be gagging together.
I've had those. I think it's the skin, and they pickle it. So I've had it before.
The what kind of skin? The pig skin? What, like
Yeah.
a pig ear or something?
Huh?
Like a pig ear or something?
No, it just looks like it's pickled pig skin. I think we know them as cueritos because we get the big chicharrón, and then they put a bunch of stuff on it, but that goes.
Okay.
Well, I do eat pork rinds, but but that fat, I don't know about that.
Yeah. I mean, I done ate a pig feet.
Oh, hell no. I'm not eating no pig lips. I'm not eating no pig balls.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I like most of the pig, but I don't do the pig feet and I don't do the chitlins.
You eat
but I do the no, because we don't sell them in our grocery stores like that. So I never seen nothing like that.
What about
that? I know they sell the cow tongue.
Let the Mexican cook your cow tongue. I'm telling you, it tastes like meat. I mean, it's good. But you eat hog head cheese?
No.
Just think all them boogers up in there, and y'all be thinking it's like something else. Y'all eating boogers.
Oh my God, stop. You making my stomach turn. Oh my God. Not the oh my God. Not the cheese.
You eat chicken feet?
No, I eat gizzards though.
Yeah, I had gizzards. I went to a gas station and got that on my way to New Orleans. You know, we stopped in Mississippi to get some gas.
Oh, I good now.
And this lady, I couldn't understand her because down south, and I was like, "What?" And she said, "You got to try." So she gave me some. I said, "Damn, I must be hungry because this is good."
Gizzards is good. I can do gizzards. I can do let me see what chicken gizzards. I love liver. Some liver and gravy with some mashed potatoes. Oh my God.
That's an organ.
I love it. I love it.
No. All right.
I don't get grossed out because I've eaten all of that, so I'm okay.
But I had, like I said before, I had menudo, which is cow stomach. But the lady that invited me over to her house, I was looking like a cow chewing it. I was like, this is not good.
Yeah, like rubber.
Yeah. All right, who want to go first with the questions?
Okay, well, I will go first.
All right.
So this podcast today on Wacky Wednesday, we gonna call it Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah, because anything goes on Wacky Wednesdays. So on Wacky Wednesday, we got questions to ask y'all. And we're gonna answer the questions ourselves. But we have questions to ask y'all. So please answer, because we don't want no dead silence.
Yeah, y'all gotta come on, man. You know how long it took me to get free Juanito up here? I'm like, man.
I can't
she love pig feet. Nah.
I know you Tootie.
I don't know how to sound.
Tundi. Yeah, Tundi. She said I used to love some buzzards. Buzzard fry?
I don't know what no buzzard is. I ain't even gonna ask because I don't
Buzzard,
know.
that's like the buzzard. Like, don't they?
A vulture.
I said dead people.
That's why I said I wasn't gonna ask. I side-eyed. I was like,
okay, so the first question is, what lie did your parents tell you because they thought it was your best interest? So what lie did your parents growing up have told you because they thought it was in your best interest? I'm gonna go first. If you kiss a boy, you're gonna be pregnant.
oh, okay.
You know, so you going around, you ain't kissing no boy because you can't be pregnant now. But that was one of the lies that my mother have told me that growing up.
Well, my father, he was like the quiet one. So my mother told me if I swallowed a watermelon seed, I was gonna get pregnant. So that's why I don't spit them out. I mean, I don't spit them out. That's why I spit them out. What about you?
One that I don't know. I think this is like when I was very little, when they would tell you that if you would lie, like your nose was gonna grow.
If you eat burnt toast, it's gonna make hair grow on your chest.
Oh man. There's another joke. Well, I'll say that later, but it's crazy as hell.
Somebody said don't have children. Decay said don't have children.
Yeah, Kingdom Man said Santa Claus was real. I ain't gonna lie, I swear to God, I thought one year I seen him.
If you don't have a chimney, he comes knocking on the door, opens up the window. I was like,
we lived in the project, so we had to leave when we go to bed, and my mom will be like, she get ready to go to bed, so we'll see her unlock the door, so he'll be able to come in. You know, and hey, I ain't gonna lie, I really did thought Santa Claus was real.
All those people in the hood, do Santa Claus come packing in the hood?
He ain't got you.
You remember Friday? He stole even their bologna sandwiches.
Our Santa Claus in our hood didn't have to. Everybody respected him. Everybody respected him in the hood. So I mean, it is what it is. Sadora, she said the tooth fairy will bring you money for your teeth. Hey, I heard that too. I heard that, and it's funny because growing up on them folk tales, we gonna call them folk tales, which I don't think they folk tales. No, they ain't folk tales. They really are people. But anywho, that's another conversation. But they ain't folk tales. But growing up on it, and once we get older and we ain't gonna have our kids believe in those Santa Claus and this and that, because we work hard to put presents on it. I was the opposite. I wanted my kids to believe in it because it starts the imagination.
Yeah. But growing up in a Pentecostal church,
okay, yeah.
If you look outside at night, the monsters was going to get us, so I was always afraid of the dark. Wow. Okay, I gotta say this. Where the hell they get the Easter bunny laying eggs? That one, I'm still freaking out. Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know. I can't recall that one about the Easter bunny.
I've heard it too, but I can't remember it. It just has to do with
everybody like, I don't know. I often wonder that too. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't get it.
I think it's from a different country. I read it somewhere, but I think it's from a different country. And I guess, over here, just sell. So they just.
Yeah. But that's a good damn question, though.
Because the only mammal I know that lays eggs is a platypus.
Okay.
That one.
Do the Easter bunny supposed to be a male? Because males laying eggs?
I mean, I don't know. I'm still trying. over beyond 21. I'm still trying to figure that shit out. High or not high. I'm like, I don't get it. Where
I ain't gonna lie. Last time I went to the dentist when I got my wisdom tooth pulled, it's funny because I was like, why do they call the wisdom tooth the wisdom tooth?
I know.
And it's the last tooth that come in, and sometimes the first tooth that go out.
I know, and it hurt like hell too.
And it hurt like hell. Why do they call it a wisdom tooth? Because some people get their wisdom tooth when they in their teens.
And still dumb as fuck.
Yeah. And so why do they call it a wisdom tooth? I asked the dentist.
What'd they say?
He said some bullshit that didn't make sense. Because he was stumped by it. And stuff. I don't think nobody ever asked them why they call it
they said it ain't no stupid question, but when you asked it, they were like, where you coming with that dumbass question?
Man, he was stunned. Then he gave me some bullshit, some scientific explanation, or the name is a scientific name is called. That was
don't nobody want to hear that. They said my great grandmother said baby doll hair was from the dead. Probably so. I don't know. Maybe back in your great grandmother day, it probably would. I don't know. I don't want to know.
But when you think about it, where do the synthetic hair come from?
Plastic.
Corn wrap? Corn silk from the corn wrap? I don't know. Didn't their baby dolls be made out of yarn?
I know the Cabbage Patch dolls did.
I always wanted one of those.
I had
the
Cabbage Patch doll
too.
The Cabbage Patch doll hair was made, but I mean, like that. Y'all gonna make me look that up when we get off this podcast.
I know, right?
Look, I want to know what the doll. It's synthetic. So where does the synthetic hair come from? Horses and animals and shit like that.
You know, I used to put money in my mouth when I was little until my father said, they put that over dead people. I hurry up, stop putting money in my mouth because that's how they close their eyes. I was like, the case said plastic.
I can see that because if you set that bitch on fire, that hair on fire, it do burn like, but because it burns like synthetic.
You know what? I wouldn't do that. You see how Chucky came back? RHM, you want to go next?
Yeah. Sorry guys if I can't see your question. Let me see. I don't know if I was supposed to do it in order, but I saw this one. As a child, what rules were made to be broken?
Oh, hell no. I think I broke all of them, man. I broke all of them. That's why. If you tell me what I can't do, I'm going to see and find out. So I think I broke all of them. That's why I
instantly start laughing and stuff. Don't sneak out the house. Don't skip school. Don't be running around, as my mama used to call it. Don't be running around with them fast ass boys.
Here's one. Both of my parents wore glasses. They said, eat your carrots. You won't wear glasses. And I'm like, I wanted to say so bad, why the fuck are y'all wearing glasses? But I never said it. But what about you, RHM?
Oh my God. Don't have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Don't start dating, I guess.
Okay, I got one for
wait, we went too far. You said as a child, right? As a child, oh my God, I don't know, because I did a lot of stuff I wasn't supposed to.
That's why I said I broke up. Like me being Pentecostal, we had to wear the skirts all the way down to our ankles. Man, I would ask my best friend because we were the same size. Let me have that. And I would put it under there. One day, my mom came up to the school. I was like, y'all should have seen it. My mouth dropped so, long. But I was like, hey, because you holy. Don't make me holy. I'm just a child, man. Come on. I was like, when you was my age, you wasn't no holy roller. But,
I did that too when I was in school. I grew up with my grandma, so my grandma, she's very old school. And in my country we wear uniforms to go to school. So I remember my grandma will buy me this long ass skirt, like below the knee, and I would be like, Grandma, that's too long, you know. But she'll be like, No, 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 you gotta wear them like that. So when I would get to school, oh my god, I feel so bad. I would just kind of like start rolling it up
And to make it short.
to make it shorter because I didn't like to wear them that long. I was just like, well, you know, we're not in your times no more, Grandma.
That's how I was feeling. I was like, dang, man.
Man, I'm telling y'all, when it came down to rules, I think we done broke. I know I take that right. I think we done broke all of the rules. I didn't break all the rules because I never disrespected my mama. In my head,
I didn't disrespect my.
Yeah, I never
but behind her back, you know.
I had some choice words, but I never disrespect my mama, no matter what. So with that being said, so I didn't break all the rules and stuff because that was something that was taught like shit. So what about y'all? What about some rules?
Gilda said all rules. Angel said none, but all of the above. This is what got me. You know how your mom tell you something, then you turn around, you go, and she said, you stick that tongue out one more time. I'm like, what the fuck? So I used to think she did have eyes in the back of her head. I was like, how the hell did
I ain't gonna lie. I used to sit there and think that too because I ain't gonna lie. It'd be like, she'd be like, roll your eyes again. What the hell? But I guess we felt it and knew it. And stuff, because best believe and mumbling shit and man.
What you say? I didn't say nothing.
I ain't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
Oh yeah.
Question. What moment do you wish you could relive and even change? Crazy. Do tell.
No, not on this podcast.
There's a thing.
The first thing popped in my head though. What moment for me? The moment that I wish I could relive or even change is I wanted to finish. I should have finished high school. I definitely should have finished high school. I think that weighs on me. Even now, I think that weighs on me. That I didn't finish high school, but I didn't want the GED neither though. I hate school. I do not like school, but I wish I had finished high school. I'm being all grown fast, trying to hang in the street. So that's the only thing with me.
What about you, RHM?
I'm thinking, but I think Divine Legacy came up with a good one too. I feel like school should have been my priority instead of, living my crazy life. I guess.
Yeah.
I think
I really do.
For me, because I lost my mom, I wish I can go back and all those things, hurtful things I said, rebellion thing I said. I wish I can go back and try to make it right. She forgave me, but I think I would have gave her more roses, because you really don't miss your mom until, it's time for them to go.
Yeah.
Like I regret it. And I'm like, dang, I wish we could have did this. We could have did that. I would change a couple of things.
Yeah. So that was because I ain't gonna lie, I would have I think I would have went in the military.
Yeah.
I would have went in the military. I would have definitely be I want to say I might be living a little bit better than what I am. If I did do them things and stuff. I see your Tootie. I don't trick that out. Yeah. She said me too. My last day was when I delivered my daughter. Wow. Well, that's not really anything I would change because it makes me who I am today. I feel you, Angel.
I feel you. for the answer. Look at her coming alive. You're gonna get up here next. You're gonna get up here next.
Yeah, so I definitely feel you with that, but it's not one of them things that be up on the forefront a lot, but it's definitely one that's in the back of the mind. It's all the way back there, but at times it do, want to peep out. Like, damn, I wish I could have and stuff. So I mean, I'm good with the decision I did make.
Mm-hmm. All right, who wanna go next?
Angel said I need all my life difference.
But that is true. Our past did make us who we are today.
Yeah, definitely. And stuff. So I'm gonna go next. And so the question is, if you was given a year to live, what would you stop doing and what would you stop?
What would I start and what would I stop?
Yeah, if you only was given a year to live.
I'll let you go first. That's a hard one. I got to think about it, Jolito. I'm like...
Oh, me? I thought you were going to talk to my legacy.
If I had a year to live, what would I stop doing and what would I start? I would stop living and I would start living. If that makes sense with y'all.
You would stop living and start living.
Yeah, I would stop living. I would stop living to start. To be live.
Okay.
Cause see, like right now we living every day. We got to do this. We got to worry about this and this and that. I would stop all that.
So you would live basically every day like it was your last.
Like it was my last day.
Gotcha.
So that's why I said I would stop living to live.
What about you, Frijolito?
I don't know, because sometimes the questions that like I have to answer, they just kind of make me like I kick myself.
This is a judgment free. Yeah. We're not gonna judge you.
It's not that. It's because you're saying that, but I think to me, it's like stop just kind of like worrying so much about what's just going on everywhere and just focus on the now. I think that's one. See, that's why I was thinking about it, because that's one part where I struggle a lot. Just kind of being more present and not worrying so much about things that I should not be worrying about.
I mean, and I totally agree, because I ain't gonna lie. And it's funny that question came up, because it's like, well, why you ain't doing it now? Because I'm like,
yeah, that's what I got too. Why you doing it now?
You're not doing it now. Goddess of Peace 41 says, stop surviving and start living. Yes.
Yeah.
But I automatically got like, well, why you ain't doing it now?
Well, I find my answers in both of y'all. Because I have a hard problem, like you, Frijolito. I let other people's opinion, I'm still working on it, bother me, get in my head, because I'm constantly in my head. So I'm working on it. And the same as Divine Legacy. I will live my life like it's golden. I will make every day a special day. So, like she said, stop with the bullshit and start living.
Yeah.
Stop surviving and start living. So I see that in all y'all. That was a good question.
I give it, and that question got me sitting here like.
It made you think. I on the edible, what my answer would be.
Because at the end of the day, you never know when is your last day.
Somebody said try century egg. What's a century egg, Thomas Ben?
That sounds really old and nasty to me. Old century egg? I can't see the
one. Them petrified goose eggs or something.
Look, I don't know.
That sounds.
Angel said I would stop living in the past and start living for today.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do that when I wake up.
See, Aniel, it really make you think. I told you.
I mean, it really, and that's because if I was mad or frustrated or felt some type of way yesterday, when I wake up, I try to let it go. Not saying it's always gonna be let go, but I do try to let it go because I don't want it to give it energy to feel me. So I do try to let it go. Mm.
That was a hard one. That was a
Yeah.
hard one.
You know that reminds me of a conversation I was having with my partner, and I was telling him how it took more out of me to get mad than what it took for me to actually just calm down and relax and be at peace. And he just kind of looked at me, but it's true because I feel like the more you're on it, the more you're on it, the more you're overworking yourself. Then if you just kind of like, okay, this and this happened, it's okay, and just calm yourself down, and
Yeah. Yeah.
you don't go through it so much.
Yeah.
Because
And then
when you got a lot of anger, you overthink stuff.
yeah. And stuff. Because sometimes it take a moment to just sit back and reflect. You know, is it really that bad? Do you have the funds or do you have it or anything to get out of this situation? You know, now it can be frustrated, but don't stay in your frustration.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Angel said life on life terms.
It is. It is.
I
But
still want
best,
to know what this century egg is.
but best believe life is on life term, and that's why you don't. We always think that we have time to do overs.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have time. Our time is already written.
And
We
we don't
just
have
want
many
more,
summers left.
and we don't have many. So that's why I try not to hold grudges or stay angry, and at people and stuff like that, at situation, at things, because you never know. You
True.
never know.
Who's next? You, RHM?
Um, oh, I was not prepared for that one. Hold on.
Mm-mm.
Um, what do you think you'll regret not doing when you're on your deathbed?
Say that
Speaking of
again.
how what do you regret doing by being on your deathbed?
What do you think you'll regret not doing
Telling
while
people to
while you're in
fuck
your
off, telling people how I truly feel. Because sometimes I hold back, and I should have said how I really felt, not saying my true feelings.
I'm looking like because I'm looking like that because I'm looking at Angel post, and she said the hardest thing I have ever had to do is mourning myself, and I want to know more. Why was that so hard for you?
Mm,
You know,
Yeah, on hell. Why is this the hardest thing you have to do is mourn yourself?
yeah,
She said, speaking my real feelings. That's how I feel. Speaking
mm,
because I hold back because I feel like I don't want to hurt that person's feelings. But then the other side of me is like, they really need to know, So that would be my biggest regret, not doing on my deathbed. Like I should have told this person this and that.
I think my biggest regret is telling people, not telling the people that I do love that I love them. I think that would be one of my biggest a regret or something like that. Is because I'm not an emotional type person like that, so I don't say I love you a lot. And if I said that's because I do, So I think that would be, I think people that's closest to me need to hear it more.
True.
You know, even if we get off the phone and stuff like that, they need to, because even if they haven't heard it that day, at least they know somebody love them.
I don't understand King Divine. He said groundhog. I don't understand that. What about you, RHM?
um, I think for me it's probably like what you guys were both saying, not speaking up. Because sometimes I guess I'm too worried about like the relationship I have with the person. And if I say something that they might not like, it might just make them have a different view about me. And then also, just tell the people that are truly there for me, that actually take their time out of the day to check in with me, and all that too, that I appreciate them, and I'm very thankful.
Thomas Ben, I'm laughing because Thomas Ben,
Your
my grandma said boogers was
your
your brain, so don't pick your nose.
That what?
Boogers were your brain, so don't pick your nose.
Oh.
Wow. That's a good one. I might go have to use that on my grandkids. I never heard that.
Especially when they do like that and eat it, I'm like, oh, stop.
Stop.
I know someone that whenever they see a kid picking their nose, he's always like, "Oh, are you looking for gold?"
King Divine said historically, these teeth have been called wisdom teeth because they come through at a more mature age. So when they come through correctly, healthy wisdom teeth can help you chew. It's normal to feel a little discomfort when your wisdom teeth appear, but if you have pain, you just Google that. You can't trust Google. You Google why I got this migraine. You can write down 50 seconds. Man, no, I'm not doing that. All right, I have a question. If someone wanted to annoy you easily, what would they have to do?
Be in my face, close face. Like you ain't got to be like this to talk to me. Stand your
breath on 100.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They like, why you keep blinking? Like,
man, but I would definitely say that irritates the fuck out of me. Or somebody just keep on calling my name that don't want shit.
Like your children.
Man, mom. Or come in for. If y'all don't leave me alone while I'm trying to watch my show, God damn it.
Bazille said lie, and Decay said put their feet on me.
No.
Not the hammer time toes.
Oh my God, don't get me wrong though. You know, another thing irritate me. I feel like I hate for somebody to walk in my bedroom. And it's like no sooner they walk in my room, they want to fight. Man, you get your pollution ass out my damn room. I hate that shit. No sooner they come in there talking to me. Excuse me. Man, get the hell out.
Sharika said chew with their mouth wide open. Oh yeah, like a cat.
Yes.
If I was chewing some gum and I was popping it, next thing you know, I had a house shoe going across my head. Goddess of Peace 41 said, be looking at me and then asking me, what am I doing? Yeah, my kids used to annoy me. The case said, ask me a question as soon as I wake up. Oh, that's a good one, because I used to get my mom on her days off. I was like, Mom, can I stay home? She's like, what the heck? I said, you said I can stay home.
My mama used to be like, do not ask me shit while I'm sleeping. Because we don't got my mama like that a couple of times. Be like, when you
can this $20 in your purse. Yeah. All right. I'll be like, I used to do it to her all the time. What's your zodiac sign, Lethal?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo.
Someone said you sound like a Taurus.
I'm a Virgo.
Angel said because who I was before was such a broken, lost person, so it's sad for me to understand everything I had to endure.
But baby, those were your lessons and your teachers. Like you said, if you didn't, you wouldn't be who you are today.
Yeah. Tracy said, I
said, eat your spinach. I love spinach.
I like spinach dip. I could do spinach dip, but spinach, mm-mm. Tracy said, I don't like hearing people breathe or whisper.
Oh, you know that heavy breathing.
Annoys the hell out of me.
You know that heavy breathing. I'm like, oh. Like you think they snoring, they wide awake.
Man.
I'm like, oh, that is. Mine is in my face, thinking everything's funny, laughing. I'm like, what the fuck is funny? What you smelling at? I'm trying to be serious. That gets you punched in the throat.
Yeah,
I'm like, you think everything's funny. I will punch you in your throat for that. I'm telling you now, I can't stand that. What about you, Frijolito?
I think for me, it's like loud, unnecessary noise. But I think that's more like a sensory thing where like really loud and nonstop, it just gets me like, ugh.
Oh, like squeaking a chalkboard?
Something like that, but no, like squeaky, you know.
Oh, them dog squeaky toy. That.
No, she like loud noise, period. So say like if the house quiet and all of a sudden somebody drops something loud. That's what you talking about?
When there's like so let's say all of a sudden I go into a place and there's like too many people talking at the same time, or there's just too much going on. Yeah,
I get that. I definitely get that and stuff. Cause it's like cause it'd be like which way I want my attention.
Yes.
More or less, it's just be too much going on. It's like sometimes your brain can't function, you know, or really focus in on what you want to do because there's so much shit going on.
Yeah,
I definitely understand that. I definitely get that.
Yeah.
So the next question is, how did your parents influence your relationship with money? And
but not giving me my allowance.
How did they influence my relationship with money? Is I didn't have no influence with money. I didn't have none. I wish somebody had taught me some shit growing up because I wouldn't be in debt like I am now. So it wasn't no relationship taught about money.
I agree.
Wise, you know, because you know, ain't nobody never sit down and told us we need to save or told us anything about 401ks or told us anything about credit. Credit is the biggest one. Like, ain't nobody tell me that you gonna need your credit all your goddamn life. Yep. And when you young and shit and fucking up your credit, like, I ain't paying it. You know, you think you good. Man.
I have to agree with you.
Yeah, so that question is, with that is, I didn't have no influence with money. I did not have no influence with money. What about everyone in the comment? How did your parents influence you? How did your parents influence your relationship with money?
I have to agree with you, Divine Legacy. What about you, RHM? I didn't have any comments.
I think it's the same. I think growing up there was never really like any conversation regarding money, I guess. So now, you know, that I'm older, I'm like, damn, I was supposed to be smarter with my money than this.
Yes.
But I mean, at least we're noticing. So I know I'm trying to, you know, fix my relationship with money physically and, you know, and spiritually as well.
Hello, Dory B. You want to go next on the question, Frijolito?
Okay, let me see real quick.
Ain't nobody answer that question.
No.
I would love to know what they
scared. If you're scared, go to church on Sunday.
Yeah, that was a good question.
Every time I hear the phrase, I could just hear a little tone in my head.
Someone's pronounce that name, Ma.
Liciel Brazel.
They said no one told me anything I had to find out that no credit is worse than bad credit. I just got my first credit card a month ago to build credit.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Don't spend it all.
and be careful with them credit cards because read them fine lines.
Yeah,
Because
it
they
gets
are,
addictive too, because once
yeah,
you get one, you're gonna want more and more and more.
they didn't. Angel said they didn't. My dad was murdered when I was 20, and my mom died from drinking a year later. Oh damn! Sorry to hear that.
I know.
And
Sending you love.
Dory B said, likewise, my stepfather was horrible, and I refused to deal with money the way he did.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, Goddess of Peace 41 said, all I was told was to save it. Was ever told how to properly save and invest. Yeah, definitely. And stuff like I think that happened with a lot. But I ain't gonna lie, I try to talk to my kids about their credit and stuff like that. Like, don't mess up your credit and this and that and stuff like that. So I do try to tell my kids to please do not mess up your credit. And when they start a job, I try to tell them to, even if they're not gonna stay there at the job, at least start some type of 401k. Just start something.
Yeah.
Because I ain't really start my 401k, believe it or not, till I was in my 30s. And stuff. Cause I'm like, I don't need them to be clocking my money and this and that. But
yeah,
I just hate the fact that the money that you save with the 401k,
they take a big hunk out of it.
Yeah. How the fuck
you get penalized for your own money?
For my own, oh my God, that's a whole nother subject. Because that shit irks, now that's one thing that irks me. When I get penalized for using my debit card, what the fuck is my money? How y'all gonna charge me $5 for using my credit card? Like, that don't even make sense to me. Like, that should be pissing me the hell off. And shit. Like, man, goddamn, I don't walk around with cash.
No, but pretty soon you're gonna have to, because the banks are going crashing.
That is true.
Frijolito.
Yes.
What's the question?
Okay. Let me get it again because they kicked me out earlier. Sorry. What choice had the greatest impact in your life?
What toys?
What choice?
Oh, choice.
I'm gonna be honest. The greatest choice of my life was having my kids, and the reason the reason because I think if I didn't have kids, I hate to say it, I might not be here.
Oh my God, same here.
Yes. Thirdly, I can't say I second that emotion because you second it. So I thirdly that emotion.
Yeah, because when you're young and shit, you don't realize how much danger you put yourself in. But then it's like once you have a child, it's somebody that's dependent on you. At first you won't really depend on nobody but yourself. So you acted reckless with yourself. But when it comes down to having a child, this person needs me. This person is dependent on me. So I think that was my best choice in life.
I have to agree. I think we all three agree.
Yeah.
Gilda Cantu said, my dad, he showed me how to invest. I really wish my parents did.
That's good.
Yeah.
Angel said, so I have never really worked. I never knew what it was like to even register my cars. My husband did everything. So now for the past 5 years, I feel all brand new.
But at least you're learning, though. You're learning. It's never too late to learn.
Nope. Dory B said going to nursing school later in life.
Hey, but you did it, though. That's the thing. You did an accomplishment. That should be feeling good.
I know.
What I'm yeah. And I ain't gonna lie. I think my best days of my life was seeing both of my daughters walk across the stage, because that was something I didn't do. And to sit there and see one graduated, I think she was second or third in her class. My oldest was second or third in her class. So she graduated with honors, and my youngest, she graduated. You know, and best believe my youngest, she was the hard one, but she pushed through and she graduated. You know, so I would definitely that was the best days of my life to see both of them walk across that stage.
Um,
And they
I wanted. Oh, sorry to cut you off, but I wanted to say, I know that like you feel really proud that they walked, but you should also think that was you. That was also your accomplishment. Like they put in the work too, but how you were saying how the youngest one was hard,
mhm.
but that was you
And,
should give yourself props too because you did that too.
yeah, yeah,
Well, kudos to you, Mom.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? That goes with all of us that's mothers and fathers. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, these homework now is our homework.
Yeah, but I flunked that new math. I was
They be
like flunked
challenging the
that.
hell out of us, and I can only imagine with my grandkids. You know, so it's like it's scary. It's definitely scary.
Yeah.
Licia Brazel said my kids and becoming a chef.
Ah,
Kudos to you.
yes,
Y'all doing
yes,
the damn things.
yes.
Yes, because I like food.
I know I'm a foodie too. Okay, my question. What would you like to re-experience because you did not appreciate it fully the first time?
Hmm.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Losing my virginity
Uh,
with that person.
Same.
yeah. And I ain't gonna lie. I would with me. Say that again. Say that question again.
What would you like to re-experience because you did not appreciate it fully the first time?
It would be my first pregnancy. It would be my first pregnancy because my first pregnancy, um, the relationship I was in was abusive. So it was one of the ones that I couldn't fully enjoy the pregnancy. Like, you glowing, you shopping, you doing this and this and that. I couldn't enjoy that stuff. Or let alone the first movement and stuff like that, because I was too busy trying to protect
I
to even
understand that.
to enjoy it. And then my second pregnancy, which that pregnancy went smooth and everything, and I got to enjoy it, but it still wasn't like my first. I was excited for both, but it's still, I wish I could have enjoyed my first pregnancy a little bit more.
Shoot, my first pregnancy, my mama fed me like I don't know. I was looking like, hey, Kool-Aid. I went from 98 pounds to almost 200.
Wow.
So my mother talking about it's not about you, it's about the baby. The baby got to eat. And the
Yeah.
doctor's like, the baby's getting this food. I know my child. I was huge, but thank God I lost it all. But
Yeah.
I was looking like, hey, Kool-Aid.
Just kind of like what Divine Legacy was saying. I think for me, I think it will be also. I think for me, it will be mainly my first one because my first one, I was just going through some stuff and I was sad all the time. And instead of actually concentrating on the life that was growing inside of me, I was too, you know, that was years ago. I was just too busy, more worried about other stuff that was going on around me instead of focusing on my baby.
Pregnancy, yes.
Yeah.
So that definitely,
Thomas D said his parents taught him how to pay bills and be broke.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can honestly sit there and say that my mama did taught me, because we never was homeless or was on the verge of getting kicked out.
And we always had food in our stomach, whether it was like grilled cheese or peanut butter and
Yeah,
jelly.
and stuff. So we always had that. Because I ain't gonna lie, I used to hate when we was the end and we were scraping for food. I used to hate spaghetti and peanut and poke beans together.
I ain't never had that.
My mama we used to mix the spaghettios and poke beans together. Hey, but like my uncle said, it make a turn. My uncle tell you he'll eat anything as long as it make a turn.
I got sick of oatmeal every morning. I'm like, can we have something else besides oatmeal? It'll make you full. It'll allow like,
Yeah.
I guess since you brought up spaghetti and beans, do you eat spaghetti and fish?
No.
Where is it? I heard that come from the South. That's weird to me.
Man, that's 2 meals. I don't care. That's 2 meals. Spaghetti is a meal. We always did spaghetti as a meal. That's a meal.
But I be seeing people eat spaghetti and fish. I'm like, where that come from? That's some country bunking stuff. Goddess of Peace said my first pregnancy made me. I was 16. My mom was not there, but 25 years later, we have grown together.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
Lucille Brazil says she eats fish and spaghetti. Oh, heck no. I ain't making fun of that, but to me, I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Spaghetti does not go with fish. I agree to disagree.
Me too. I just look at, because I ain't gonna lie, my grandma and my mama, they'll sit there and fry some fish and eggs for breakfast.
That's what, catfish?
Fish, period. It don't matter what fish. It's mainly it's this kind that sauternes. My mama, oh my God, my mama lived in North Carolina. If I go to North Carolina the day of tomorrow, I have to stop at the store and pick up at least 2 or 3 jars of sauterne to take it down there to her. And so, yeah, sauterne fish, where you gotta soak them and everything because they salted. They salted fish. But
I like ackee and saltfish. I wonder, does that, ackee and saltfish is good.
And stuff. So yeah, I to me, spaghetti, all I need is spaghetti and some garlic bread. It don't even have to be garlic bread. A roll
with some Parmesan cheese on there, Romano cheese.
And I do believe spaghetti and applesauce go together.
No.
And
I went to a Catholic school. I was confused. Pentecostal, but went to a Catholic school. So I'm at Sunday school doing this, and people like, we're not Catholic. I'm like, my mama confused me. But at Catholic school, applesauce with everything. I was like, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, I mean, and oh my God, a pork chop. I eat a pork chop with some fried apples.
She said her grandmother made it with green tomatoes and chicken drumsticks. Okay. You eat fish and spaghetti, frijolito?
The what? Fit? No.
See, all 3 of us agree.
I'm just thinking like how I don't.
It don't go. It does not go.
There's a way how they serve it. Yeah.
Fish and potatoes.
Josh said they do, and Josh said fish and grits is good as well.
I eat grits, but not with the fish, though.
I would try it with the fish. But that's like I never tried shrimps and grits because I feel like that don't go. It don't go. I ain't gonna lie. For a long time, I ain't even do no chicken and waffle. It don't go. Waffles is breakfast. It don't go with chicken. Like,
come on, chicken go with everything. Just like every meat tastes like chicken.
Oh my God! Like. And even if we go to a restaurant that sell it, I would not get it.
But you're gonna be eating these pig feet and pickled eggs on here. Yeah,
I do understand.
Or you, frijolito?
I do understand it because the waffle is sweet with the syrup, which make the chicken sweet, which make the chicken even better when it's sweet. So I get it, but.
King Devon said, if you hungry, you're going to eat it. If that was the last meal, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out and die eating this.
I eat the grits. I ain't necessarily I eat the shrimp. So I would eat it and stuff. Well, you go at the next question. You do, Mom?
No, I did the one. It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn already. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I'm running behind.
While she's running behind, stay tuned because we're gonna do a pickle egg and pickle pig feet challenge.
Today?
See. No, not today.
Oh, I guess I ain't go to the store and get one.
No, not today.
And stuff. So, the next question is what key life advice did you learn from your children?
Can you repeat the question again? Sorry.
What key life advice did you learn from your children? A key life advice that I learned from my children is not to karate chop their ass.
Not the 1-800 choke a hole.
But it would definitely be patient. It would definitely be patient. That I have learned from my children. I ain't completely there yet, but I done toned it down a whole lot. Because my thing is, when I say let's go, let's go. Don't sit there and wait till I'm walking to the car and you got to pee and do this and this and this. That's some irritating shit to me.
Are we there yet?
That's irritating. But I learned to be patient. I learned not to leave them.
Alicia Brazel said what real love is.
Oh, yes.
You want to go or you want me to go, Frijolito?
Oh, you can go.
Mine is learning to listen because they are their own individual.
Yeah.
Learning that I do not know everything, that they can teach me some things. So by my children, I've learned to listen and understand they do have feelings too. That as a parent, I make mistakes.
Yes, I think I agree with both of you guys. Just being more patient, listening, and sometimes we do have to get to their level to just kind of understand. Doesn't mean that we're kind of like giving them the whole power, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how kids can be, but I mean like just being at their level, just to understand how they see things.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of RHM and Black Cubana, to listening. Let me to be honest. Both of my kids are grown, and I'm just learning to listen to them. I mean, because when you think about it, I was broken when I had them. So I had a lot of trauma. I had a lot of stuff that was in store in me that wasn't good for raising my kids. So I'm just learning how to listen.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't want to make it sound weird, but like when you say that you're barely learning, I think it's better that you actually are doing it instead of not doing it at all, because I've been witness of stuff like that, and I myself, I've gone through that. So it's sometimes it just takes time for us to actually realize. I think it's better that we actually stay here and realize that we have to make the change than just not do it at all, because it costs relationships. It really does.
Yeah, for not listening.
Yes.
And also, as a parent, we also need to say, I apologize. Maybe I was wrong.
Yes. It feels weird when you apologize. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to cut you guys off. Because I remember the first time when I had to actually, my kids, sometimes they'll check me. And I've learned to respect the fact that sometimes, I make them upset because I mess up. Myself, I'm learning. But, I've learned a lot from them. So I'm just I lost track, guys. I'm sorry.
No, you fine.
Okay.
Fine. You fine.
I
You fine.
guys, look, guys, I can't read the comments. Maybe it's for a reason, but you guys will see me just kind of like. I'm sorry.
But you fine. Stop.
I'm getting that check, guys.
Dory B
No,
said,
don't.
try everything, go everywhere you get a chance to do, immerse yourself in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because y'all building memories. Building memories. So yes.
And it will be
Yes.
passed on from generation to
Yes.
generation.
Yes.
Some few words,
Yes.
but it
Yes.
will be from generation to generation. Because I remember my mother and father used to tell stories, and I'd be like, "Are they twisting it, or did this really happen?" So
Mm-hmm.
okay, Frigalito, you want to go next?
Let me
Is your
find
time
it.
okay?
Yeah, I think I have time for one more.
Okay.
Oh my god. I think I've been going around this one a lot. It says describe an argument you had that helped shape the person you are today.
Wow.
Describe the argument that you have that made you be the person you is today.
Yeah. I think for me it's not really like it it doesn't have anything to with the person that I am today, but it did not that it doesn't have anything to do, but it helped kind of just in my growth was when I was told that you know that things don't always that I'm not always going to be in control of a situation. In my family we have that, which is the control is just like heavy, heavy. So that's when my partner does this a lot where sometimes we do have arguments and he'll be like, but it's not always like this. Think about it, you can't always change it. So that's when I realized you know I have to continue evolving and changing and learning the way that I do things because it's not always my way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, the argument that I had was it was stop thinking everybody know your pain. Like a lot of people didn't know my pain. A lot of people, even in my family, even my sisters, a lot of them didn't know my struggle as far as relationship and everything. A lot, I hid a lot of stuff, but we had an argument one time, and it was more like why I'm why I did something or why I said something. It was something like that. It was petty, but it brought out so much emotion and anger in me. I went off, ready to fight and everything. So, and everybody looking like, well, where the fuck that's coming from? So I would definitely said they didn't know my pain. They didn't know me as they knew me as Missy, the strong one, the fighter, the this and this and that. But they didn't see me as Missy, the broken, and this and this and that,
Yeah.
and that Missy had this done, and Missy had been through this, and Missy been through that and stuff. Because I'm the second oldest too, which means I left. You know what I'm saying? Why three of them were still in the household. I left being grown. I left. So they didn't know the struggle and everything that I went through. So
Okay.
I would definitely said that changed me. So that's why I started telling my story. And that's just so people can understand if I react this way, why I'm reacting this way. Because I done told you my story. Which means I done gave you fair warning that some things might be a little bit sensitive than other.
I have to agree with both of y'all.
Mm.
What took it was when people put me on a pedestal and they didn't see me as human. They felt like that I was emotionless, that I didn't have a heart, I didn't have feelings, and that they can treat me and speak to me any type of way. So when I would respond back and they would see me break down, I'm like, yeah, I'm human too. I hurt too. That we strong people get tired holding everybody down. So I have to start standing up for myself. And I be telling people, you're not going to talk to me that way. Stuff like that, that I hurt too. You know what I'm saying? People got to understand strong people hurt too. And Yeshua wept too. Yeshua was tired too. Everybody see him saying, oh, he was so strong and all this. But the people that he truly loved hurt him. He told God, take this cup from me. So letting people know, hey, I got feelings too. I don't like that. I'm human too. Because people forget, a person that's always there for people. And then when a person really needs somebody, they be like, what you crying for? You sensitive? No, I'm hurting. I'm having a human moment. So that's so I take it from both of y'all. Anybody else in the audience? Excuse me. All right. You sure you got time for one more, Frijolito, or you got to go?
Yeah.
Okay. My question is, if people came with a label, if people came with a warning label, what would yours say?
Oh. I wanted to say handle with care, but at the same time, I can't really do that. So now I'm just thinking. I don't know, I guess. Open to learn. That's the only thing I can think of.
That would be your warning label?
Oh, I thought you said.
No, if people came with a warning label.
Well, with a warning label. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. For me, I think it will be I'm too oversensitive sometimes.
You want to hear mine? Different personalities, but I'm a nice asshole. Because 1 minute you might see me one way and I will switch on you real quick because you can never figure me out. So I would say warning, different personalities, but nice asshole. That's what my warning would be.
Mine would be caution. Caution.
Just be cautious.
Just be cautious. Because if I'm bringing you to me, that means I'm letting you in.
Yeah.
Which means take caution in this. Because I don't let in and everybody in. But if I choose to let you in, handle me with caution. I'm sorry, just handle me with caution. Handle me where you don't want to be what's the word? You don't want the wrath of my anger.
You don't want to be caught off guard.
Yeah. You don't want to be the wrath of my anger. So I would definitely say caution.
The case says sweet but spicy. Okay. Goddess of Peace 41 said, if you don't want the truth, don't ask me. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Said, warning, emotional trauma ahead, emotionally unstable, very self-critical, hard on sleep. Okay.
Yeah. And the fact that the way she got it or the way he got it well, it looked like a damn
I know. Like that should be put on a shirt.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to think of ways to make money, that's good for a shirt.
And stuff. Yeah. And stuff, but definitely cautious. Cautious with me. You gotta be cautious. Don't just mishandle me and think that's cool. Don't do that.
I think one thing that I've learned is that I have to kind of like give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and for me, that comes certain type of respect. Like if you're allowing me into your life, I can't just. But this is just me. I can't just try to overstep or take advantage, of whatever it is that you're sharing with me. I think as I've learned and I've learned to cherish more the relationships that I have with the people that that allow me into their lives.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And stuff. Definitely. Is it Mako?
Yes, ma'am. Free Jolito, let me know when you gotta go.
Okay.
Your family comes first.
Yeah.
What what decision, the next question is, what decision are you grateful you didn't make?
Oh.
Damn.
What decision that I'm grateful that you didn't make? So I didn't make that decision.
Getting
Um,
my
Um.
pom pom pears.
that I'm grateful. What decision are you grateful you didn't make?
Y'all asked getting my pom pom pears. I was like,
Um,
no.
I'm grateful I ain't do that neither. I'm grateful I didn't. I'm grateful I ain't do that neither because I was gonna do that too. But I'm grateful I didn't do that neither. Um, shit. That I'm grateful I didn't make. Oh, I'm grateful
Um.
I didn't have an abortion.
I think I have. Oh. Oh. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm definitely grateful I didn't have an abortion. That wasn't even an option for me.
I'm
I
grateful
won't.
Mm,
too.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm grateful that I didn't make that decision. Mm. Oh, what you call said the same thing. Aborting my firstborn, like my family wanted me to.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you, Free Jolito?
Um. I think for me, that will be part of it. Like actually having my firstborn. Um. And also, but this one will be like going way back. I think just coming to the US, moving, because had I had the choice not to be here because I was gonna do what I wanted anyway.
Mhm.
But I feel like if I would have not came here, I would have not met all the people that I met. I would have probably not even been able to just grow, like, I want to say mentally and spiritually,
Well,
and I
Yeah.
I'm
would have
glad
just probably be.
you came.
Yeah,
Yes, yay.
definitely. Definitely, yes. Because best believe you be surprised. Them people is grateful that you came. Because you make a
Yes,
difference in somebody's life. And
yes. I'm grateful that we're
yeah,
all here and we're all made it one day.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anybody else got anything
They
to say
done
on
got
that one?
quiet.
Yeah, they are really quiet.
They waiting for that pig feet and that pickle egg challenge. Free Jolito.
Mm.
Dora B also said, "I'm grateful I didn't have an abortion." Yeah, that's what you call them. That's a good one.
What's your next one, Mama?
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for paying attention to their voices and feelings. I have growing up, knowing them that my guys all the time.
Yeah.
With my guys all the time. Yes, yes, definitely. That when you realize that I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at this TV show. It's an Asian TV show. It's called
No, yeah, you got it. She's on this Asian thing.
Man, yo, because they have some sayings that they be having be amazing to me. But anyway, this one I'm looking at now to me is very spiritual. Very spiritual. It's called Ash of Love. It's Asian, so you have to read it. I'm telling y'all, that show on the money, yo. It's on the money. It's corky, it's corny, but you gotta it's spots in it that you be like, I'm having aha moments. I ain't gonna lie, looking at it, I'm like, I'm having
You
wow.
said it's Ash, like ASH.
Ash of Love is on Netflix.
Cold Pink Frost said, not killing myself at 18 and using drugs or selling my body. I'm happy you didn't do that either.
Exactly. Yes.
We're glad that you're here.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Dory B, it's going to be y'all watching us do the challenge. So y'all get to make fun of us. But if you want to come up here and do it with us,
hey, the more the merrier.
The more the merrier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Frijolito, I'm sorry. Your next question. Oh, she got off again.
Okay. I think that's because she had to look at it.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Where in life do you feel misunderstood?
Where
in your life do you feel misunderstood?
Work. When I was working, I felt the most misunderstood because I was a supervisor, so they didn't understand why I was pushing the way I was pushing.
Sorry guys, my phone.
So they didn't understand that, and I would definitely say work. Work is the most place that I'm not that people don't understand me.
Mine is in my spiritual life with my family because they feel like what I'm doing is not godly, and I agree to disagree. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
because I found God in me. I find God in y'all. I find God in every religion. Mm-hmm. I just choose not to be religious.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm misunderstood with my family.
Yeah.
And, my spirituality.
Yeah. Said with family, the case said with her mother, or with his mother, but with my mother, that they feel the most. Now when I tell people I'm spiritual, don't believe in the God, the Christian church teaching. God is a Peace 41. Yeah. And stuff. Cold Pink Fawcett, as a mom, I told, it's my fault my son not close to anyone because I didn't let anyone take him. I wasn't ready for that until 6 months. And stuff. That's where you feel the most misunderstood. I'm very misunderstood as a mom. But at the end of the day, Cold Pink Fox will work for you.
Works for you.
And a mom works for you.
It doesn't come with instructions.
Yeah, it don't come with instructions.
Frijolito, sorry, I had to ask because you got cut off. Where in your life do you feel misunderstood?
I think it's more where like the whole boundary section. Because a lot of people don't understand that, you get to make your own choices and you get to make your own, I guess, do whatever it is that you want to do, how you want to do it. So if you're not okay with certain situations, you basically don't have to be there. And people sometimes don't understand that. And they try to push Yeah.
Now you can ask your question.
Okay. Let me find it again. I'm sorry. What part of your life have you still not figured out?
Being a grown-up, man. I still haven't figured out being an adult. It's hard being an adult. And if my parents were still home, I wouldn't have been so quick to leave early. I would have took my time to figure it out because it's so much I still do not understand.
And the question was, what was the question?
What part of your life have you not figured out?
Well, I will have to say my spirituality right now because I'm still learning a lot. So it's a lot of in that aspect that I haven't figured out yet. Um,
What about you, Frijolito?
I think it will be the same, just being an adult and everything that comes with it, and also my spirituality. It's
Okay.
hard when you don't have somebody to, to just kind of guide you through it.
yeah.
So, yes, that's where it's at.
Dora B said, yes, I come from an apostolic church from the Midwest Bible Belt, and it is just in the past couple of years that fire and brimstones are not the only way to God. That is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cold Pig Frost said, being a mom, XX, being my true self. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Dora B said again that you don't have to have a spouse. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Hell
they
no.
made up the marriage license because back in the other days, they just jumped over the
With the
broom
broom.
or hit or crushed on the glass and say mazel tov or
Yeah.
whatever. They just, made that you had to have a birth. I mean, not a birth certificate.
A marriage like
Marriage is to keep control over you and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. So definitely, that yeah, and
And she said, in my spirituality, true.
yeah.
Do you have time for one more, Frijolito?
Yeah.
Okay.
We only got what?
We
8
went
minutes.
over. We got like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What part of yourself are you holding back currently, Frijolito? This one I saved for you because you're going to
Oh
go out
wow.
with a blast.
What? Can you repeat the question?
What part of yourself are you holding back currently?
The part of myself that I'm holding back is that strong part of me that now I see that you're gonna get me all like that. It's that woman that wants to come out, that I want to know but I still don't know, and she's like, hey, like let me out,
What you
all
doing?
but with all my, it's like I always say that I have trauma stacked over trauma, so I'm still peeling off all those layers. But yeah,
So you're
her,
finding out that you an onion, huh?
I
Mm-hmm.
like onions.
But what I'm saying is onions have a lot of, skin
Layers.
and layers.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes.
And it's saying, you said what part?
What part of yourself are you holding back currently?
I would definitely say I'm holding back my spirituality.
You read my mind.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I'm holding back my spirituality because I think part of me is not ready to release the old me. I'm not ready for the death of her yet. Because and like I have always said, I fought so hard to be her. And then stepping into my spirituality, and I have to let that go and not let go the lessons, but let go the mind, the way I'm thinking about things, the way I move. I have to let go of that and trust in my spirits that they got me. So that's something that I steady battle with.
Mine is stepping into my truly authentic self because sometimes I fear my own self. Sometimes I scare my own self. So stepping in it with my full capacity. You know, as far as my ego died in 2021. It really did. So that part, but people seeing who truly I am, I'll hold back because I don't want to scare people because sometimes I scare myself. So that is what's holding me back. Because if I truly let you see my spiritual side, because sometimes I have to, when spirits talk to me, it's so overwhelming. I have to tell them to talk to me like I'm a test tube baby, like I'm 4-year-old. So if I tell y'all exactly what I'm hearing, y'all be like, "Excuse me." You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's holding me back.
Um, just kind of continue with what Divine Legacy was saying. I think for me, it's been hard to um surrender. I'm not sure where, my ego still stands because, I'm still working on that, but I feel like for me it's been really hard to surrender to spirit because then again, I'm
It's
still trying
intimidating. It's
to
intimidating to
control.
come from
Yeah,
spirit.
yeah.
Yeah. So what? I'm still. I mean, most of her is relinquished, but I know she's still in there. So it's like for me, I'm just that's what me too. It's definitely my spirituality. And Cold Pink Frost. Hello, Carmen. Cold Pink Frost said, I'm holding back my want to tell others off telling them the truth. Hey, tell them. It
But
is what it
sometimes
is.
you got to.
Yeah, because some people, you got to think too, some people ain't meant to be in your life as long as they've been in your life.
And they keep stepping on your
And
feet,
they,
even though
yeah.
you walk on them anyway. After a
Mm-hmm.
while, that hurts.
Dora B said that I don't have to take care of everything. Allow others to care for me the way I care for others.
I'm learning that one
Yes,
too, Dory.
yes.
Dora B, me
I'm learning
too.
that too, because I'm a giver. So I have to learn to receive.
Yeah.
It's
Handle
so
with
funny.
care.
Mm-mm.
It's so funny because I was just thinking about this yesterday, but at least for myself, the message that I got is you got to stop trying to be everybody's mommy. So basically, I had to stop trying to just take care of everything else before I took care of me. And
Yeah.
it's hard to break out of that. It's
Yeah.
hard to break out of that.
It definitely is, but I'm learning. Like no, no.
And
Right
sometimes
now,
it feels good to say no.
no, yeah, no, and stuff.
Gilda Cantu said, handle with care. Goddess of Peace 41 said, my spirituality until I fully know what I'm doing and have to do. Cold Pink Fall said, don't look at it as her death, but her rebirth.
Yeah, yeah. But that's how I look at it because I can honestly sit there and say it took 30 some years for I'm gonna call her Ms. It took 30 some years for that one, and she a firecracker. She a firecracker now. This one, she's calmer, way calmer, and she's listening more. Well, I didn't listen at all. I ain't care what the love. It is what it is. I don't care. I ain't trying to listen. But now I'm listening.
Okay,
I'm
but I want
listening.
you to listen to me right now. We're going to do that pig feet challenge together. Okay?
When?
Even if you take a nibble, you did it.
When is it? When we doing it?
Next Thursday.
When? Thursday or Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday. We're going to do it Wednesday. So I got to hype myself up. So
Okay.
I've been talking to myself like, you can do this, girl. Just sniff it. Just take a little bit.
Wait, but are we doing an egg or the pig feet or which one?
King Divine said we have to do both. Can't do
Aye.
one without the other. I might like the egg and might not like the pig feet.
But I just need to find somewhere where they sell them as singles because what am I gonna do with a jar? What am I gonna do with a jar of eggs?
I'm gonna give it to my dog.
And believe it or not, I know down here where I'm from, a lot of the gas stores, and even the corner stores sells them. I see it on the job on the counter and stuff. And also, a Chinese restaurant might have them because some of our Chinese restaurants have them in the job.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. So they might have it.
Like I said,
Okay.
I'm gonna buy it, but if I'm gonna have my dog do it too. So if my dog don't eat it, then I know I fucked up the rotation.
Hey,
That's all I gotta say. My stomach. I'm gonna have some pop fizz. Oh, what a
I'm
relief
gonna
it is.
try it. I'm definitely gonna try it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
We
you
can
know what I
do
mean?
it.
You know, we gotta live. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
we
gotta
can
do
do it.
this.
We can do it. We can do it.
You can tell the grandbaby, yo, big mama, we did this.
Yeah, and might like it.
Google us on YouTube. We were there.
I'm gonna make sure I have my little paper towel there, like, excuse me, but
Uh,
you know, hey, it could be worse.
It,
It could be not goat cheese, head called Limburger cheese, eating an oyster. It could be y'all see some gap.
man.
Anybody have the last question?
Mm,
So just letting you know, Frijolito, I'm hyping yourself out.
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, and we're gonna do this.
Okay, I'm just thinking about the egg. I'm okay with the pig feet, but I'm just thinking about the egg.
It looks like an egg. It looks like a regular egg. It's a regular egg, but I think it's the juice. I don't know.
You've never had it before?
I never had it before. No,
That's
we never
why
had
it's
it
called
before.
a challenge. We getting ready to see.
Yeah, we never had it before. But I have seen it. So that's how I know it's an egg. It really is an egg. It looked like a little white egg, but I mean, where it had been sitting in that juice, it's like a more pinkish looking egg and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
But
I'm
guys, if you want to be a guest on the podcast, or if you want to do a challenge with us, or you think of a challenge that you want us to do, we'll do it. We might not finish it, but we'll do it because we don't go out like that, you know.
not any kind of challenge now. No,
Yes, please.
Thank you. Put that there.
Yeah, and
I'm
not
not
any
eating
kind of challenge.
no deaf nachos. I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
hell no. And shit, not burning my
I'm not putting
inside.
a paper bag over my head.
No.
Nope.
Mm.
It has to be a foodie because we like food.
Yeah,
no cockroaches. I'm not eating that either.
Let alone where to find it at.
I don't want to find it because I'm not doing it. I already did. I'm doing the pig, and my stomach's like, oh no, you ain't. No,
yeah. But yeah, so.
But thank you for coming. See,
and you
was up there acting all nervous and shy.
Thank you.
I just, I'm not used to it. That's what it is.
But see, you did something that you ain't used to, so you did something new today.
I know I was saying earlier how like I became really like awkward socially, so now. And I used to be so out there and like, yay, let's make friends. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I was mad. But here's the thing, you took the first step. You came on.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody that participated.
Thank you, guys.
If you
don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Like and subscribe and join us. We are family.
Yes.
All right. Bye, smooches.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.